Okay, today we're going to be using our yoga straps. And let me make one adjustment here. So just start with your strap resting on your legs. Take a minute and get settled in your chair. Allow yourself to just sink into the chair. Focus to your breath. And maybe try inhaling to the count of 4 and exhaling to the count of 6. Take a couple more mindful breaths. Okay, we're going to start with our arms. So go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides, turning your palms so they face up, and pause right there. And then inhale up overhead and exhale down to your heart. And we'll do that 2 more times. So we pause and we bring our arms down by our sides. You might roll your shoulder blades together lightly, opening your chest just a little. Not a big stretch. Just a little bit of effort. And then inhale up overhead and exhale down to your heart. Relax your shoulders. And one more time, arms come down and we pause. Inhale up and exhale down to your heart. Relax your shoulders. Right into a side stretch. We'll get the strap in just a few minutes. We're just going to start with a side stretch. So lift your left arm up and lean to the right. So again, a gentle stretch. And then inhale as you release your left arm down. Exhale as you raise your right arm up and lean to the left. And then on your next inhale, release your right arm down and exhale as you roll your shoulders. Right. Now we're gonna grab our straps. So just hold on to your strap so that your hands are shoulder width apart. So we don't want to hold on way out here or really close. Just let your hands hold on to your strap as they rest on your thighs. This is a nice neutral position to start with. And then we bring our arms out parallel to the floor. And just pause there. Again, this is a nice gentle stretch. We're not putting a whole lot of effort into this. We'll get there. We'll get to the effort. And then raise your arms up to a 45-degree angle, just above your head. And then raise your arms up a little higher, as far as you can comfortably. Taking a few breaths. And now we're going to make some big circles. So as you exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. Circle around towards your belly. And then inhale as you come back up. And exhale as you come back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Warming up your shoulders. Your elbows. Your chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. And let the strap rest on your thighs. Release your hands. Move your shoulders. Move your ribs. All right. So now we're going to move back up to our necks because we didn't do anything with our necks. We usually start with our neck muscles. Today we started a little lower. So let's just do some head circles to start with. Nice and slow. One more time in this direction. And then when your head comes down to the front, pause and reverse. One more time. Just let your head hang down for a couple breaths. Make sure to relax your shoulders. And then on your next inhale, lift your head and exhale. Tip your head back. You feel your throat start to open up. And then we'll inhale back to neutral and exhale to the right. Just looking towards your right shoulder. And then inhale back to center and exhale to the left. Take a few breaths. And again, let's inhale back to center. And then we'll pause. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Maybe move your head around a little more, just noticing how your neck feels after that little bit of stretching we just did. And we're going to do some spinal rotations, cats and cows, and then we'll use the strap again for some more upper body movements. So go ahead and slide forward in your chair if you haven't already. And at your own pace, just make some nice big circles with your torso. And you may naturally inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. One more time in this direction. And reverse. One more time. The next time you come up to neutral, pause. Keep your shoulders down as you round your back into cat pose. So you're pushing your belly towards your spine, opening up your spine so that it's rounded away from you. And of course, we'll follow that with a cow pose. So inhale up to neutral and exhale, arching your back, now pushing your spine towards your belly, shoulder blades down your back, and let your head tip back slightly. You want to feel your neck muscles holding your head in line. So don't let your head fall back. It's too much pressure on your throat. And now let's do 5 of each pose with our breath. We inhale to neutral, we exhale to cat. Inhale to neutral, exhale to cow. Inhale, exhale. One more set, one more of each pose. And then we'll bring ourselves back to neutral and pause. Just take a minute here. Maybe move around a little bit. We're going to do another stretch for our arms, our shoulders, and our sides. We're going to use the strap for that. So loop the strap around your left thumb. Hold on to the other side of the strap with your right hand. This time the distance between your hands is a little farther apart. And so we're just going to lift our arms up overhead. And then bend your left elbow so your left forearm comes down over your head. So you're still holding on to the strap. Your back is arching a little and you're feeling this in your left shoulder, left side. And take a few breaths. All right, on your next inhale, release your arms down and switch sides. So loop the strap around your right thumb. Hold on to the strap. You may need to adjust this once you get it up over your head. Lift your arms up and then bend your right elbow. Oops, I did it the wrong way. Bend your left elbow. So your right forearm is over your head. One more breath. And then inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Let the strap rest on your thighs and roll your shoulders a couple times. We're going to do one more stretch with the strap here in our chairs. And that's a chest opener. So I'm going to turn sideways, but you can stay where you are. You're just going to bring the strap around behind your back. It doesn't matter which hand it's in, because you're going to reach around with the other hand. Hold on to the strap as best as you can. Anywhere your hands land is fine, as long as it's comfortable. And then press down and a little bit away. You're opening your chest. You can feel this in your chest and the fronts of your shoulders. Your back is arching a little. Take a few breaths. And this is a counter pose to all the bending forward we do. So you start to feel tired and sluggish sometimes. Notice what happens if you grab your strap and just do a little chest opener. A few breaths. And then slowly release, bringing your hands back down towards your back, releasing that strap and coming back to neutral. Let the strap rest on your legs. Roll your shoulders. You still need to do a spinal twist. Just take a minute and settle yourself. And then when you're ready, keep your legs facing forward and turn from the waist to the right side of your chair. Just a simple twist. You may feel this again in your chest and your shoulder on your right side. Breathe into it. Take a couple more breaths. And slowly come back to center. And slowly move to the left. Take your time. Let your back adjust. And find your breath. Take another breath or two. And slowly come back to center. And one more time, roll your shoulders. Hopefully your upper body feels kind of loose and warm, ready for action. Ready for more action. Let's do one forward fold before we stand up. So we'll hold it a little longer than usual. Let's do 8 to 12 breaths, depending on how you breathe. With your hands on your thighs, hinge at the hips, and just come down towards your thighs until your low back starts to feel you start to feel the resistance in your low back. And just stay right there. Breathe into it. And as you stay in this position, remain calm. Don't try too hard to get all the way down. If you just allow yourself to be where you are, eventually those muscles start to relax, loosen up. The key is staying calm. Finding that place inside where it's just you and your breath. There's not much effort. There's no competition. It's just you and your breath. Let's take 2 more breaths. When you're ready to come up, press down on your legs. Use your arms. Let your arms do the work, lifting you up. And then just take a breath or 2. Maybe move your back a little more. Maybe move your shoulders again. And prepare yourself to stand up. So we'll take our straps with us as we stand up. Coming around behind our chairs. And just lay the strap down on the back of your chair for now. We need to warm our legs up just a little bit. Starting with the calf stretch, stepping your right foot straight back, pressing into your right heel, bending your left knee, and see if you can get your torso upright so you have nice strong posture. You're feeling the effort in your right leg. You can keep your hands on the chair or bring your hands to your hips. That turns this into a balancing pose. And so be sure that you're looking at something that's not moving. So don't be looking at your screen or anything that's moving in your room. It's one of the keys to holding a balance pose is finding a place that's just like the wall or a piece of furniture. Finding your breath. And we're going to shift our weight forward onto the left foot. Lift your right foot up. Bend your right knee and flex your right foot. You'll feel your hamstrings contract. You might feel your calves contract on your right leg. And then when we come into Warrior 3, we're going to stretch all that out. So press into your heel behind your back. Lean forward if you need to. Push your chair forward if you need to, so that you can get your right leg straight. All right, go ahead and release. Take a minute, get your equilibrium again, and we'll do those 3 poses on the other side. Starting with the calf stretch on your left side. So step your left foot straight back, press into your left heel, and bend your right knee. Both feet face forward. Torso is upright. Hands on the chair or on your hips. Your belly is pulled in. And almost every yoga pose, it's an option, but it's also helpful. You hold your belly in for every yoga pose. One more breath. And again, we're going to shift our weight forward, this time onto the right foot. Lift your left leg, bend your left knee, and flex your left foot. can already feel that I'm too close to my chair, so I'm going to adjust my stance. Step back, come back where I was. And then move into warrior three. Press your left leg behind you, press into your heel, lean down towards your chair. When you're using these chairs and some of these poses, it's good to have a carpet, be on a carpet, and a yoga mat. Keeps the chair from moving around so much. All right, go ahead and release. Shake your legs out. All right. So we're going to do warrior one and warrior two flows today with our straps. We'll start with warrior one. Holding onto your strap, shoulder width apart. Starting in mountain pose, the strap is down in front of you. Your chair is here. You can have your hands on the chair if you like. And now step your right foot back, this time allowing your foot to come to a 45-degree angle, bending your left knee. And then when your foundation is strong and stable, go ahead and raise your arms up, holding on to that strap. We're not putting any pressure on the strap. We're not really pulling on it. It's just there for the moment. It's just another place to focus. All right, go ahead and release the strap down. Keep your legs where they are. Bring the strap around behind your back, just like we did in our chairs. Holding on with both hands. Press down and a little bit away. Your arms are not going to go back too far. Take a few breaths. All right, release your arms, release the tension in your arms. Bring the strap back around in front of you. We're going to go back to warrior three. So we're going to take it in stages. Bringing your arms out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Hold your belly in. Shift forward and keep your right toe on the floor. You might just stay here. This is good work right here. You could stay right here for warrior three if you like. Or you can lift your right leg up behind you, leaning down toward your chair. Good. Go ahead and release. Shake your legs out. So this time I did notice that I was a little too close to my chair again and kind of got in my way. So this time I'm going to step back a little farther when I do warrior one. So you can always make those adjustments. You can always come out of the pose, make those adjustments if you need to. This time we're stepping the left foot back for warrior one. Just come up in front of you just like you were in warrior one, but you're holding on to this strap. You may feel like you're working a little harder today in this sequence. So if the strap gets to be kind of annoying or you just don't feel like doing it, that's all right. Put the strap down. It's your practice. All right. Go ahead and release your arms down. And again, bring the strap behind your back. Same stretch, no changes. Arms pressed down and away. Belly is pulled in, even though it wants to poke out, you're pulling it in. There's a little bit of effort here. Maybe there's a lot of effort here. Just notice. how you feel when you put in a little bit of effort. And then relax. Set yourself up for warrior three. Arms come parallel to the floor. You can also have your hands to the chair to start with if you like. Our first movement, we just shift forward and keep the left toe on the floor. You can have your hands on the chair or out in front of you. And then again, the next part is an option, lifting your left leg up behind you. Okay, let's release and shake our legs out. Okay. All right. So now it's time for warrior two with your strap. As we start here, we're going to wrap the strap around your left thumb like we did before. Start by facing your chair. And then step your right foot back, turn it away from your chair. You know this. Lining up your left heel and your right arch and bending your left knee. So a different little setup here for your foundation. And then reach your left arm out. Right elbow points behind you. Sometimes this is called bow and arrow. Once you get here, find your breath. It's a good place to rest. So there's some effort, but you can also relax here. Just breathe. Just like we do in our warrior two flow without the strap, we're going to move into reverse warrior. So your left arm comes up, your right elbow points down. Take a few breaths. More breath. Then we come back to warrior two. Now you can bring your left hand to the chair. Let's start with the chair. So hand on the chair, you're still holding onto the strap, raising your right arm up. So you may need to adjust the distance between your two hands so that you feel a nice stretch in your right side. But you can also bring your left hand down to your thigh. And that nice long stretch. Now to come out of this safely, we want to roll that right arm forward. Just let your right arm come forward, fall down, lose the tension in the strap, and then turn toward your chair and step forward. Out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So I have to move my chair so that I don't turn my back to you. You can move your chair if you like. The only difference is that we're going to be stepping the left foot back instead of the right foot. And we're going to be looping the strap around your right thumb. So when you're ready, the left foot steps back. Right arm reaches out into warrior two. Make you feel very strong. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of strength. Feel the strength between your two arms. Feel that energy, that strap. You can also feel the peace and calm inside of you. And then reverse your warrior. Right arm comes up, left arm comes down. We lean back slightly. This was a bow and arrow, we'd be shooting the arrows straight up into the sky. And then come back to warrior two. Decide if you want your hand on your chair or your thigh. Lean forward and stretch that strap up in front of you, arm overhead. And on your next exhale, roll your left arm forward, release the tension in the strap. Roll your torso up. Turn your right foot. So now you're in a straddle. And we are done with the strap, so you can just drop your strap down on the floor. Let's walk our feet in just a little bit so that we can do some arm swings next. So just start to move side to side, tapping your sides, tapping your back. Moving any energy that wants to get stuck. Moving some tension. Releasing effort. Now reach up and tap your chest. All those meridians. All those areas where your lymph nodes live. And then reach down around your hips, your tailbone, lower belly. Start to slow down. And now we're going to do some hip circles. So make sure you feel comfortable in your stance. You can adjust your stance if you need to. Just bring your hands to your hips. Nice and slow. Make some circles with your hips. So we're soothing our nervous systems. We're releasing tension. We're letting go of effort. Moving gracefully into our cool down. And reverse your circle. Slowly come back to neutral. Release your arms down. Take a breath or two. And we're going to come into airplane pose. From airplane pose, if you like, you can come into a straddle fold, which is like forward fold, but your legs are out in a wide stance. So just take your time, hinging at the hips, and just coming halfway down as if you were coming into airplane pose. Make sure to keep your knees soft. And again, you're going to feel your low back. So breathe into it. Now, if you feel like coming down a little farther, slide your hands down to your thighs. Bring your belly closer to your thighs. Your hands reach the floor, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. Just let your upper body drop down and let go. Take a couple more breaths. you're ready to come up, make sure your hands are on your thighs and bend your knees a little more so that you can press down on your legs. Use your legs and your arms to lift yourself up. Walk your feet in towards each other so that we're back in mountain pose. Our palms so they face forward, just like we did in the beginning. This time, exaggerate that movement by turning your thumbs so they face behind you, opening your chest. And then inhale up overhead. And exhale down to your heart. And we're going to come back to our chairs and have a seat in our chairs. Amber's having a hard time adjusting. There we go. All right. So go ahead and just settle into your chair again. Maybe move around a little bit, moving your shoulders, your waist, your head, your neck. And if there's any other stretching you'd like to do, please feel free to do that. And eventually, just allow yourself to be still. Just sit quietly and listen to your own breath. Listen to your own breath. What a concept. And as you connect with your breath, your body relaxing, and again, letting go of effort. This is something we do every day, off and on, all day. But let's do it mindfully, purposely, letting go of effort by slowing down your breath, paying attention to your breath. When you feel ready, start to move around. Hands, feet, shoulders, head, fingers, opening your eyes. And then again, when you're ready, bring your palms together, rub them together softly. And we'll open our hands out to the sides. Inhale up overhead and exhale down to your heart. Namaste. Thank you all for being here today.